Hello, I'm Tripwire. Welcome back to my Demon Souls Remake playthrough. I just can't help myself. This is my 5th episode recorded this sitting. I just can't stop. Welcome back. There's a couple items here immediately through this door we can pick up, and I'm going to quickly see if we can easily take out any of these flying assholes before I proceed, because this next section will be a lot easier if we don't have to deal with them. I fear we may be a little bit too far away from them at this point, though. Not sure. This next section in particular is rough. Well, when you're being sniped at by these dicks and dealing with the skeletons over there. Alright, I have the thief ring on, so they shouldn't aggro. I'm just kind of making sure. Checking periodically they're not going to come over here. Thank you so much for watching this, by the way. I hope you've been enjoying this playthrough. It's been really, really fun to work on. Despite the embarrassing deaths I've suffered, it's been great. I hope you agree. Alright, maybe we gotta get down to that little platform first. I don't think they're gonna come over here. Alright, so let's try to take these dickheads out. Fuck. Fuck, I hate these things, as you might recall, because they can just do this stupid little dodge roll at any fucking moment. I hate this enemy type. It needs to be removed from the game. FromSoft, please. Oh god, how'd you get up here? You're supposed to be stuck. Give me my shield. Give me my fucking shield. I hate you. Pet roll and immediately slash combo is so obnoxious. Just fucking yikes, dude. Yikers Island. New York. In New York, right? I don't know. I really wanted to hit him with a spell before he got a chance to start rolling at me, but it was not to be. So we gotta deal with another one. And an archer. Luckily, we got a good attack for backstabbing. Nice, nice. Alright, and now let's see if we can take out some of these guys as they fly by. Or does the real trouble start down there? Hello? How are those not hitting? It's clearly like going into the hitbox. It's just not like connecting for some reason. These guys give me such a hard time. I feel like I should be able to hit them from here. Maybe they don't aggro until down there. I don't know. I'm here. Oh wait, actually these things must be affected by the thief ring as well. Hang on, what if we take that off? What if we take that off? Like a not idiot. I bet they'll come and get me now. Unless they don't. They still might not. Oh yeah, no they do. That one's actually out of range. That's fucking frustrating. That one shot me from so far away I couldn't even hit him with a spell. What baloney. That one's doing it again. Alright. Alright, that one's gotta be close enough. Ow. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? What? I'm so salty about that one. How did it not hit him? He was barely moving. Fuck this. Alright, whatever. I'm wasting my own time, and by extension, I'm wasting your time. I'm sorry. Anyway, you can see why I hate this area. There's a lot of them, and they're gonna snipe us as we are going along this cliff, and it's dangerous. We got another one of these guys with the giant weapon. 2 of them, actually. And you don't want to get sniped by a manta ray while dealing with these guys. You really don't. Let alone 2 of them. Oh, they're leaving already. Be careful the direction you dodge in here as well. You don't want to dodge right off that cliff and die. The thief ring helps with them too. That is a good thing to know. It makes sense. Nice. Nice. Alright. So, that's one of my least favorite things about this area is running along the ledge, dodging the magic attacks, and dealing with the skeletons at the same time. But that went alright. That went okay. Alright, so now we're in another irritating area where we have to deal with some more ghosts, but these ones have laser attacks. Although this time he's not using it. Also, the laser ghosts are stronger than the other ones. He didn't use laser attack because I was too close. I was in melee range, but you'll see what I mean. The lasers hit pretty freaking hard. This guy will do it. We're gonna run and immediately dodge through it. That. You don't want to get hit by that. It hurts a lot, unless you have really good like magic resistance. And then we can hear. What are we hearing, actually? I think the sounds are just like a little bit off today. You see, that guy was a lot weaker because he was a regular ghost. But again, these things are going to keep spawning because there's another Reaper nearby, and he's going to keep them all coming until we deal with it. There's an item, a couple items there. Yep, see? Don't you sneak up on me like that. There's a couple items there, but if you go over there, some really small versions of these same ghost type enemies are gonna appear and try to kill you. We don't need them. Just be warned. More narrow cliff. More narrow cliff. No skeletons this time, but just go around. Easy does it. More ghost. Alright, so here's a part that I don't like. So basically, there's a ghost right there. That ghost will fire a green laser. Because we have the Thief Ring, what I can do is I can bum rush him and then dodge to the left and kill the Reaper, because the Reaper is in this corner. I wonder if the camera... Yeah, okay. There's the Reaper. He's hiding around the corner. Once he dies, the ghosts die. Uh-oh. Alright, I was out of range. That's good. And the Reaper won't aggro on me before I get around the wall because of the Thief Ring. Sorry, I heard the ghost spawn behind me. So, I can quickly run through and take... I actually got hit by the laser, but it's okay. Took out the Reaper, that's what really matters. That's how I recommend you deal with that. So now we are past the hard part of 4-2. And we are on our way. On our way, okay. So this is an interesting room. It's very pretty. Bunch of slug enemies, bunch of items, and these flying white orbs. These white orbs, think of them like the exploding fire orbs from the Tunnel City, where on the minecarts. If you get too close, they will detonate, and they will hurt. What you can do is intentionally try to set one off like so and dodge away. Just be careful. This area is pretty like maze-like. There's like underpasses and overpasses and highways and interstates and turnpikes. Sorry, I started off saying things that reminded me of highways and roads, so I just kind of stuck with it. But explore it to the fullest if you want. Pick up all the items. We don't need them. I'm just gonna run on through. And so all you do is come to the far side over here. Although, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything over here. Okay, I didn't think so. But yeah, come to the far side. Oh, I almost fell. Far side of that. And here we are at the next boss encounter. This is the boss that I would have needed to kill if I wanted to make the large sword of searching. The old hero boss. And this is yet another time I'm going to say, make sure you have the Thief Ring. The Thief Ring makes this boss a fucking joke. And I'll show you why. So he's a cool boss. It's pretty agile. Got a big weapon. He's pretty resistant to magic, so we're going to melee him. But as you might be able to tell, he can't see on account of the blindfold he wears. And maybe he's also blind as well. I'm not sure. So he just kind of wanders and tries to hit you. And there's some obstacles around here, like these ceramic pots, that if you walk into them, they'll break and they'll get his attention. And you'll learn that walking around the arena is fine, but if you sprint, you're going to get his attention. But the thief ring... That was close. The thief ring makes this fight a lot easier because he's even less likely to detect you when you're walking around. And so I don't care if you're in human form or soul form, put on the thief ring if you want to get through this fight easily. So we're just going to walk right past him. And the loop I like to do for this, the cycles, basically just follow him and wait for him to attack. Get a few hits in and then back off. Once he gets all mad like that, just back off. And we're out of range for him to know where we are anymore. He'll just go back to wandering. And just you can rinse and repeat that and just take no damage this whole fight. Occasionally he might start sprinting after you. But it's not hard to get out of his detection range and just get him back to wandering if you're wearing the thief ring. It's really quite easy. The hitbox on his sword is very generous. You're not going to get caught by the backswing of it when he's winding up the attack. Like that. You're not going to get hit by that, so don't worry. Just back away. So like it looked like he wanted to start sprinting there, but he didn't. So, what did you guys have for breakfast? Got new stuff to talk about while I'm doing this fight. It's just so easy with this setup. I don't know how you don't hear me when I'm just walking like this, but I don't mind. Cool boss. I love the glow on him. It actually looks like... Is that the large sword of searching he's using? It does look like it. Alright, he turned around. Wasn't sure what he was going to do there. I wonder how much damage our magic does. That's actually not bad. So he is going to come after us here, I think. Because we're using spells on him. They can't have it, so you can just cheese him because you're so far away, you know. But yeah, basically, this fight is not that hard once you've learned how to dodge his attacks, and it's a cakewalk once you've learned how easy it is to avoid being detected by him at all. You gonna attack or what? No? It's alright. Bye, old hero. It sure was fun fighting you. Alright. So, that is effectively the end of this Archstone, because all that's left is another boss fight, an Archdemon boss fight through that bog door, which of course we're not going to be doing quite yet. I'm trying to save those. So, Ritual Path, not a very long level if you are able to just kind of get through it quickly like that. Your first time through, it's probably going to take you a while just because dealing with the fuckery of the narrow cliffs and the manta rays and the skeletons and the ghosts and the reapers, it can take you a while, but it's one of the shorter levels, which I don't mind. I don't mind that. Alright, let's go see if our new boss soul is of interest to these guys. No. Oh, she sounds so disappointed.
You have your...
And no, okay. Interesting. It's possible that the old hero's soul was for a miracle. I think it was for a miracle, actually. And I don't know that I could even buy miracles if I wanted to, because my faith might not be high enough.
Thanks to you, I will close.
Oh yeah, I could still learn it. Yeah, the hero demon soul is for second chance. Revive user from death once. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool miracle, I'm not gonna lie. It's funny, on my miracle or faith build, I don't really use miracles that often. I just use that awesome sword that scales with faith. I do use the evacuation miracle though, because you can just teleport to the Nexus with it anytime you want. And they're very generous with like Homeward Bones in Dark Souls 1. Not nearly as much so with Archstone Shards in this game. So the evacuation miracle is well worth the pickup if you're going to be using miracles at all. Absolutely. Get in on that. So let's see. Alright, we're actually making really good headway here. There's not a lot left to us in this playthrough. This game is, like I said, I think I mentioned at the start, this game's a lot shorter than the other Souls games. It ended for me at about the 20-hour mark, and that was with looking up nothing, going completely blind, figuring out the fight mechanics myself. Like, the fights aren't that complicated, but it only took me about 20 hours to finish my first playthrough. We're totally in the dark about stuff. So when you know what you're doing, a playthrough is not that long. So all we've got to do is kill the Archdemon of this, the Archdemon of this, then go through Upper Latria, and then after Upper Latria, an Archdemon fight, and then the fight with King Allant, and then the game is just about over. Yeah, it's really not a lot to it, comparatively. Like, people who play Souls games, they're expecting like a 40 to 60 hour experience. This one's a lot shorter because it was their first one. So we're further into the playthrough than you might think, which is a little bit sad. So good, so fun. So I think the only logical thing to do next is Upper Latria. And normally I do like to leave these areas for a little bit later because I want to be strong going into them. I don't usually leave them for this long. Like, it's not usually the last thing I do. But this area is really sweet. We'll do a little bit of it. I was going to say, the episode's not that long yet, but it's almost on like the length where like I'd be calling it soon. But we'll start it. This area is, like I said, really, really cool. There's this giant nasty heart beating in the distance over there, you can see, and it is held up by enormous chains. And you don't fight the heart, but the heart is in our way. So the whole thing with this area is you need to navigate this crazy looking area on these crazy suspended platforms and cut the chains suspending the heart, because then our path to the boss will be open. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be fun. First things first, grab this very carefully. Mantle back up. The main enemy type of this area is gargoyles, and they are not as strong as you'd expect. Not particularly weak to magic. That didn't do great damage, but they're not that strong to melee either. One cool thing about these enemies is they always drop an unknown warrior soul. So if you're looking to farm some consumable soul items just for some level ups or whatever, you can come here and every single one of them will drop you one. Also, if you are observant, you can look up and look, there's a fucking gargoyle up there. We're waiting to drop down on us as we approach this heart building. Just be aware. Boop, boop, boop. See? Not that strong. Not too bad. So, here we are in the heart building. One thing that you can't feel, but I can, is you can feel the beating of the heart in your DualSense controller. and it detects where the heart is relative to you. So currently, the heart's to my left, and I can feel the beating just in the left side of my controller. But if I face forward, I can feel it in like the whole controller, and now only in the right. Very cool. So over here is an optional route, but you can take a right if you'd like. Grab an item, and also come out this way. This looks like somewhere where you'd get ambushed in Dark Souls 1, but here it's not the case. It's a freebie. There's also an item above. I don't think I've ever picked that up, actually. I always forget about it. Poorly hidden side path here. And this is an area you can revisit once the heart is down if you'd like to. Because currently, there's only so much you can get from being down here with the heart being in the way, but later on you can come back and get more because this is the bottom of where the heart's being kept, but it's got like a ventricle thing in the way. Once you take it out, that'll be gone. You can loot some items. As it stands, we'll just grab what's readily available and then make our way back up. Be careful of that. The bolt does quite a bit of damage from the gargoyle crossbow. I can't believe that missed. Jeez, what was that sound? It was already dead. The audio has been kind of buggy tonight, it just seems. I've been hearing enemies from further away than I should and louder than I should. So I apologize for that. Luckily, I only recorded 5 episodes this sitting, so only 5 episodes, or up to 5 episodes, will have fucked up audio. Yay! Alright, that's all there is to see down here, so we'll head back up. I can already feel the beating of the heart in my controller. It's very faint, but I can feel it. It's so cool. Of course, as I get closer, it'll get stronger, the vibrations. Alright, so this is the door we came through. The correct way forward is to take a left once you get through it. You can really appreciate just what you're in the presence of here. Alright, and then once again, you'll see that the heart is in our way. So that is the way to get to the boss encounter. It's at the top of this awesome tower, but we can't access the next staircase. So you just take this path to proceed, and we'll head towards the... Actually, you can see it. The first tower that... you can see the green glow. That tower is where we need to go first. Controls one of the sets of chains holding up the heart. It's pretty cool. You can also see a gargoyle waiting to drop down on us. Given that they're made of stone, they stagger very easily, so they're really not a threatening enemy type. Got another archer one. Okay, I didn't successfully dodge that. It's a bummer. I hate the gargoyle AI. I really do. Alright, cool. The gargoyle AI is just very weird. Well, there goes my item. They just like fly off in like strange ways. Carefully grab this. The Flamburger. The Flamberge is another item you can get in Dark Souls 1. Oops. Named for its flame-like appearance, this blade is designed to rend flesh and cause severe bleeding. Thus, it holds a grim reputation for inflicting fatal wounds. Has the same bleed rating as the other bleed weapons, though. Alright, so we're heading that way toward the fog. Shocker. You can tell right here that one of these gargoyles is going to come alive because it's holding a sword. The ones that are stationary and have nothing in their hands, they just stay that way. But you know this one's going to come alive because it's got a sword in its hands, and you can also target it already. Just quickly kill him before he even becomes an issue. Also, this gargoyle waiting to ambush us is a little bit more obvious because it's backlit by the orange glow there. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Alright, this is where I leave you, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to show you the rest of this area. It's one of my favorites. It's just such a cool area. I love it. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow my Twitch and follow my Twitter and whatever. Only if you want to, though. Don't let me pressure you. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.